Honeybees and their interactions with Varroa mites. Varroa mite, what is a Varroa mite? Varroa mites, Varroa destructor, are a major concern for honeybee production. The entire life cycle takes place within the colony. The female mites feed on the adult honeybees and reproduce within the brood. Male mites die after reproducing, while the females emerge with the honeybees to repeat the life cycle. Varroa mites usually live for around 2 months, but they can survive over the winter within the exoskeleton of adult bees. While the mites don't have much impact on colony health in low numbers, after a few years they can be so prevalent that they cripple the colony. In the picture here, we can see the mites clinging to the tergites on the ventral side of the abdomen. How it affects Apis mellifera. Symptoms of a more serious infestation are impairment of flight, lower rates of return from foraging, shortened lifespan, and reduced weight of the workers. This causes population decline and eventually breakdown and death of the colony.
The transmission of Varroa mites. Varroa mites parasitize nurse bees so that they can have the opportunity to infest new larval cells. They use chemical signatures to identify nurse bees over foragers. When they have reached an abundant number in the colony, the chemical profile of the nurse and forager bees becomes similar, and the mites leave the colony on the foraging bees. This picture is a depiction of a Varroa mite that is visible on a forager.
How can we reduce the effects on Apis mellifera? Some of these can be essential oils, and some examples are garlic oil, thymus oil, basil oil, and clove oil. Another way is through spray treatment. This can be done through formic acid and oxalic acid. Some additional research on the reduction of Varroa mites. Through the essential oils, when looking into reduction of Varroa mites in Apis mellifera, essential oils have led to a great appearance of fallen Varroa mites. It is important to note that garlic oil was superior to all treatments tested with a falling number of Varroa mites. Not only does garlic oil work, but both formic acid and apiston strips are other effective forms of treatment. Studies indicate that using garlic oil, as well as many other essential oils, can be added to integrated pest management programs, or also known as IPM, for controlling Varroa mites. This graph shows the number of fallen Varroa mites after treatments for experiment period.
Spray treatment. When looking into research with spray treatment, we learned that most beekeepers and researchers use prophylaxis extracts, which is a natural mixture that does not harm honeybees. Research shows that the correct mixture of propolis, you can effectively exterminate 80% of the Varroa mite population in a hive without doing any harm to the bees. This propolis is a natural substance made by bees from tree buds, sap, and other materials that can be extracted and mixed with substances just as the essential oils from the slide before, and then it is diluted down and used as a toxin for these mites. This graph below represents an experiment of scientists using topical solutions to see which one kills Varroa mites faster.
These are the references that we used. They include our 4 peer-reviewed academic journals that we found through databases on the Texas A&M Library website. There is 1 non-peer-reviewed source as well, and all of the sources have been cited in text as well as here, and all of the pictures have a citation with them. Thank y'all for watching this presentation. We hope y'all learned something new.